Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Panthers head coach told me pregame his quarterback has had such great composure and poise all week. He knows there is history on the line today, but he's trying not to think about it. He wants to get the win for his team, to perform well, not turn the ball over. But I have no doubt when they get in the red zone, that's going to be on the play caller's mind. Can they get their quarterback the history record for most passing touchdowns in a career? We'll see how those play calls shake out down in the red zone. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Blue Hens offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Makes a grab and room to run. Made a defender miss. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now, he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
He's not afraid to go deep. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. So the FIU Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, at a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for this squad.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Going over the top. He caught it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panther! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Long way to go on second down. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Right side, it's Bowman. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Fires to the middle. All by himself. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gonna look downfield again. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
On third and long, he's gonna have to turn one loose downfield. Out wide left, it's Bowman.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Punt is in the air. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Looking for a big play. Got it down the field. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Got a little grass. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. we have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking for room at the 40. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Snags it, and he's open. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. He's there to make the stop.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting damn close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Look out! And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like they were...
He's got it along the sideline and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first. He'll try to do it himself. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Taking the field down, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Hits the crease. Inside the touchdown, Blue Hens. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
And back to the air on second down. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Phillips. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida International. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return them. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, FIU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Linderbaum. And the returner will be dragged down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Back now to your game inside Pitbull Stadium.
And the Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. There he goes. The 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Under pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. Inside the 25. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Fires quickly. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down, like everything going the other direction.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Panthers sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hand it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Trying to establish the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
And they can't make the connection.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Makes a man miss. He'll be brought down short of the 1st down marker. He was able to make 1 guy miss, but too many defenders there, and he'll be about a yard short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And you get more and more hits on the QB line.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4. Moving out to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He lets one fly deep. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Drops back on first down. Extending the play. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on.
Trying to beat the D deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. As they put the finishing touches on this victory in the season finale. Take a look at what's in store for championship week. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's third and goal and third and long.
Here we go, ready, go, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires immediately. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. pulls it and fires to the left. Quick step and go. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Quick give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's loose on the right. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Breaks into the open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Flips it out to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Working the ground game. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to him again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.